Hey, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Yahweh been the true name of the Heavenly Father. YAHAWASHI been the true name of His only begotten Son. Also want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessing and salutation unto the elect of Yasharallah. And blessing and salutation unto Yakim out there enduring this truth across the four corners of the earth. Looking forward to the downfall and destruction of Babylon, also known as America today, as well as you men, women, and children that follow, right? And getting into a quick lesson, as you can see, within the title. I don't know exactly what the title will be, but at the end of the day, fringes don't make you an Israelite, and being macho doesn't make you a man. Something to that effect. I'm gonna just get straight into it. This is 2 Corinthians 4:16. It says, "For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day." Right? And this is very important because it comes down to that inward man. However you look on the outside is the Lord don't the Lord doesn't look on the outside. Like the scriptures say, he searches out the reins. I'm looking for but yeah, he searches out the reins. He searches out the inward parts, because with man you can put on a persona, you can put on a show, you can put on an act. That's where you get the word hypocrite from. All right, an actor. Because a hypocrite pretty much, known well today as somebody that says something and does another thing, or against something and they do it themselves, But go on to the word, the root word pretty much means an actor. You're acting the part, you're playing the part, but you're not sincere, you're not serious, you don't, just like the hireling. All right, it reminds me of the hireling. The hireling is there for money, but they'll act like they care for the sheep. But once the wolves come and it's time to act as a shepherd, they'll leave, right? They got paid, got the money, whatever. They'll leave the sheep to die. This is Matthew 23:26. It says, "Thou blind Pharisees." Let me go up. 25, it says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites." There go that word. "For ye make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also." Yeah, because, hey, I'll put it out there. I'm pulling somebody's card, even my own. At times, like, take your car for an example. Your car can need vacuuming out, taking the mats out, shaking the little rocks off or the sand if you stay in snowy areas, whatever. But you'll wash the outside of your car. No, I only got time to wash the outside. You make time to wash the outside, and as you're driving, nobody can see within your car, So they just see the outside. Man, that car clean. But on the inside, it can have old fries, wet Skittles, it's just dirty, filthy on the inside, but it looks clean. Well, that's how some of the Pharisees and the scribes was carrying themselves, just as some people carry themselves in these times. You can't fake this, You can't fake this, what I'm saying? And that's to all of us, because the thing with YAHAWASHI, he searches out the reins and he constantly tests and constantly proves, right? So you're constantly being tested. Therefore, if you're faking it, eventually you're going to wear out. And the real you will come forth. You know? That's what this is all about. You're going to, when thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. It's clear as that. You know? You're going to be tested so you can be proven, so you can be trusted. Right? With YAHAWASHI's work. All right, you can be deemed worthy if it's of his will to receive salvation. You can't. That's what's, hey, the Lord predestinated all the elect from the beginning. So it ain't no, hey, look, I played the part. No. What happened with King David? He was the youngest and smallest of his brothers. But when Samuel seen the older brother, if I'm not mistaken, he was like, surely the Lord, will want you to be the king. Like, nah. The Lord works in mysterious ways, as the old saying goes. So he'll pick the smallest and the most rejected to build them up, to lift them up, to put them on high as deemed fit, right? But let me continue in this. 2 Corinthians 4:16, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. And that's comes with being circumspect, paying attention, and pretty much, doing the right thing. All right. Doing the right thing in a sense of growth, building and working towards getting better, things of that nature. That's how the inward man is renewed day by day, because this flesh is considered the outward man. So if you're worried about the outward man, the outer appearance, you're worried about the flesh. You're being carnal, which you're not being spiritual. All right. It says, for our light affliction, the things we go through is a light affliction, which is but for a moment, is not forever in eternity, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal way to glory, because it'll benefit you way more in the end than at this point in time, while you're going through it. But once you overcome it, as it says in Hebrews, the 12th chapter, it yields the peaceable fruit of righteousness, right? It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. More so speaking about the kingdom of heaven. So we don't live in this society, live in this world as being carnal, because we're supposed to be living in a spiritual sense. And by that, I mean not worried about the things that are here, because they are temporal. They're going to go away eventually. But working towards building in the spirit to be prepared for those evil days, to be prepared for Jacob's trouble, to be prepared to go days without food when the famine hit, to be prepared to have gathered your oil. So when there's a famine of the word, you can have this word within you. It always reminds me of the book of Eli, how he read the book for so many years that he didn't mind giving up the book, because he knew it. It was within him. That's going to be us. The law, statutes, and commandments being written within our inward parts. It's going to be a part of our spirit, a part of our DNA, a part of our mind. You're not going to have carnal thoughts, man. Okay? To the point where you got all of these demons plaguing your mind. No, that's going to go away. You're going to be able to hear only your thoughts. Let me get it. I had a couple more. This is, kind of like a, through the spirit lesson. This is 2 Ezra 14:14. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and hasty to flee from these times. Yeah, because you can't be worried about how people looking at you or perceiving you. Like, don't get me wrong, it happens. We're in this flesh, so you're going to think how you're going to look at how people see you, but remember, we are in this for Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. That is how you be honest. Okay? That is how you be honest, you know. That's being a man of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, worshiping him, serving him, doing what's pleasing according to his will, as the Lord did and was as an example. He was amongst many sinners, you know, but he didn't partake in the things that they did. All right. He did what he was supposed to do to receive his reward, as we ought to be. Right? Now I want to get this definition. You probably can hear the pages turning. But this is the Bible dictionary, and I want to get the definition, you know, of beard real quick, just a transition. It says beard, right? It says a badge of manly dignity. As a sign of mourning, it was accustomed to pluck it out or to cut it off. The Israelites were forbidden to shave off the corners of their beards, probably because it was regarded as a heathenish sign, right? So it says a beard is a badge of manly dignity, you know, but a beard, Salakia, a beard doesn't make you a man, you know, because, hey, men out here, they wear beards for what? A fashion statement. Okay? They wear it as a fashion statement, you know, because all of a sudden women are into beards now, you know, but that's a whole nother story. But let me grab this real quick. This is Exodus. I'm going to just start at 19. Of course, you're more than welcome to read the chapter. This is Exodus 18 and 18. Hearken now to my voice, I will give thee counsel, and the Most High shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest be the cause unto the Most High. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work, Salakia, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide provide out of all the people able men, such as fear the Most High, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds and rulers of 50s and rulers of 10. You know, so like I said, go and find able men. You know, let's get this word able real quick. It goes to the Hebrew word HALAL, and it says strength, might, efficiency, wealth, strength, ability, efficiency, force, army. Goes back to the word HAWAL, which means twist, whirl, dance, wreath, fear, tremble, travail. Let me see, is there any more in here? Nah. Is there any more down in here? Oh, there we go, a little bit. All right, it says to show oneself strong, to display value of the army in the day of the warfare. So like I'm just now looking this word up. It says ability, hence wealth, riches, virtue, uprightness, integrity, and fitness, right? So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, those able men, men of integrity, you know, men, not just anybody, you know, not just any man at that. All right. Oh, he got a beard. He's a man. Bring him on board. No, because look at what the rest of the lineup said. It says, such as fear the Most High. All right. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. It says men of truth, because, you know, I can't say the main thing. In my opinion, one of the main characteristics of being a man is honesty. As I was talking with the other brother the other day, it's honesty, man. You're honest when you fall short. You're honest when you fail. You know, you're honest. You know, just overall, you're honest. You have integrity. You know, you're whole. You're sound. You're grounded. You know, you're not just being a yes man, or you're not just being a man pleaser. You know, that's the complete opposite of being a man, is being a man pleaser, because you're just doing things to look good and seem good in front of other people, or to keep other people happy, you know. It says hating covetousness, a place, okay, kind of, yeah. So at the end of the day, it's just not any old average man. Hey, Tobit, did the same thing. Tobit did the same thing. He told his son to go find a man worthy. If I can, yeah, Tobit 2:2. And when I saw abundance of meat, I said to my son, go and bring what poor man soever thou shalt find out of our brethren, who is mindful of the Lord. And lo, I tarry for thee. You know, so at the end of the day, it's being mindful of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. It's not being man pleaser. It's not worried about yourself, how you look, and not actually how you are. Because like the scriptures say, your work will be tested by fire, by tribulation and trials. Okay, so you can be like, oh, that's why I said, you know, being macho doesn't make you a man. Oh, I do this and do that. And, da, 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 da. And when it happens unto you, you didn't, you know, hold up to the end of what you said you was gonna do. Hey, I'll be honest. In the past, I've done that myself. I said I would react a certain way if something happened, and then when it happened, I didn't react that certain way. So I was not being honest with myself in that moment. You know, that wasn't manly of me. That wasn't, you know, hey, I fell short. I can admit that nowadays. I'm not the perfect man. I'm not, you know, I perceive myself with the things that I've learned. I would say I'm growing as a man. You know, I don't got everything down, but I'm a lot more manly or masculine, because I wanted to look that word up real quick as well. I'm a lot more masculine than I was before. It says I'm gonna just get straight to the gritty with it. It says worthy of a man. Um, Dang, where did it? This is where I wanted to be. It says having the appropriate qualities of the male sex physically or mentally. You know, so not just because you got a lot of swole people out here, you know, but in this society, that doesn't mean that they're manly. They could like men. You know, they can be effeminate. They can be like a fucking jelly bean, hard on the outside and soft on the inside, you know. And it said, or mentally, you know, which is definitely important. All right. Because like I said, you might have people that perceive you a certain way, but just because they perceive you a certain way, it doesn't phase the way you carry yourself. You know who you are. That's part of being a man, knowing who you are. Not because you have a third leg, not because you have a beard, you know, not because you have an Adam's apple. You know what I'm saying? This, you got to deal with the inward man. All right. It all comes down, because that inward man is your spirit. Whether it goes into being in this truth, all right, being an Israelite, or being a man, which is one and the same. Okay. Because either way, this society didn't teach us. It taught us some characteristics, you know, but it didn't teach us how to be men of the Lord. We had to learn that through the spirit and through the apostles and the elders. All right. That's how we learn how to be men and how to learn how to carry ourselves, you know. But yeah, that's that's pretty much what I had. I didn't expect the lesson to be this long, but at the end of the day, we all will be tested. We all will be proven. We all will be shaken up. And what you do now is what you'll do then, pretty much, because you play how you practice. Nobody goes into practice taking it serious, and then when it's time to play, they joke around. No, you got to get these plays down. You got to learn your route. You got to wake up early in the morning and do those catching drills. You know what I'm saying? Doing the cone drills or whatever you have to do. But, of course, referring to this truth, you got to you got to be in uncomfortable situations. I'm going to be honest. I was like, I'll do this lesson tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and get some sleep because I got to get up for work in the morning. But no, like, the Lord will provide me with the energy that I need to get through work. You know what I'm saying? What matters is this, What matters is getting his word out through the spirit, So, hey, with that, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. Lord willing, you was edified, and Lord willing, we allowed to endure to the end. And I want to say shalom.